our right is the Pelagic Museum and Sculpture Garden, one of 4 museums in Winter Park. One of the last sculptures Alvin Pelagic did was on the property just on the other side of the museum. At that time, he had been confined to a wheelchair. He had had a stroke, so they built scaffolding around the stone he was working on, and he was able to wheel himself around as he completed the sculpture. This home to our right, where the people are standing, that's the Capon House. It's part of the Pelagic Museum, but up until about 9 years ago, it used to be on the other side of the lake. When we come back through, I'll show you where it used to be and explain to you how it got here. The sandy beach up on our right, that was Mr. Sinclair's winter home from the old Sinclair Oil Company. They're the ones that had the green dinosaur on all their signs and buildings. And when Mr. Sinclair was in town, he would put one of the dinosaur statues down on the beach. We're heading into the Fern Canal, one of 2 we'll be in today. These canals were dug out in the 1870s by the loggers so that they could transport their trees over to Lake Virginia where they had their sawmill. And we're now entering Jurassic Park. This is really clear in here. We've been seeing some nice fish. You might keep your eyes open. We've had some rain lately, and when that happens, the canals get higher, and that makes the bridges lower. So you want to be sure and duck your heads up here. Don't want to be the first person to find out you were too tall. This big yellow pine tree to our left, that tree's over 100 years old. There used to be quite a few pines on the lakes, but they cut those down and used them when they built the town. Getting ready to go under Osceola Avenue. It's an extension of Fairbanks Avenue and Aloma Avenue. Pretty much goes through the center of Winter Park, and it's a great place to duck your head. Quack, quack, everybody duck. Watch your heads, quack, quack, duck your heads. This live oak branch going across the canal has a fern growing on it. Right now it looks dried up and dead, but as soon as it rains again, it'll come right back to life, be as pretty and green as ever. It's called the resurrection fern, and it's also another good place to duck your heads. Everybody duck. Quack, quack. Coming up on our left, down low in the plant, you can just see his head coming out. That's the only alligator we'll see today.
Where?
Down there, it's a stone. And there's Jeremiah the bullfrog. He's a friend. Got one more. We're now in Lake Virginia. The bell tower over to our right, that's at Rollins College at their Knowles Chapel. Back around 2013, Paul McCartney from the Beatles' stepson went to Rollins, and Paul came and played at the Knowles Chapel a few times for the students. It was named after the first settlers in Winter Park. The Mizell's family was from Virginia, so that's why they named this lake Lake Virginia. This home to our left, originally it was just the center part. At that time it was the Winter Park Businessmen's Clubhouse. It then became Rollins College's Music Conservatory, and back in 1976 sold privately. It sold a few months back, and the sellers were the ones that had put the additions on either side of the home.